Hi, good day. Been a while. My name is Awesome Asam, and this is my channel where I talk about my faith, I share my thoughts, and I just generally share about lifestyle. My lifestyle. I'm a mom of three, a wife, and a go-getter. So today's I know that sounds very cliche. Sha, go-getter. Today is the 2nd of November, and the topic for today is interesting, like it's on the thumbnail. Very interesting topic, and it's still surreal that I have actually been married for 12 years, like 12 years. I got married on the 30th of September 2010, and 30th of September of October. Sorry, did I just say 30th of October 2010, and this is the second. So I celebrated my 12th anniversary on Sunday. And it got me thinking, especially with the high rate of separation, divorce, that these days is crazy. And I just thought, okay, let me share something that's especially for people who are maybe new in marriage, because I made a lot of mistakes. The first maybe first 5 years, maybe first maybe 3 to 5 years. I'm not perfect, as in I've not even gotten it. Even if we're 12 years, we are still learning this thing. It's in a school. No, they say it's a school you never graduate from. Like that is the best description that anybody can give for marriage. I'm going to say I'm an authority. No, I'm far from being an authority, but I've learned some very hard lessons along the way, and I've learned so many great things along the way. And it's just been very interesting because there are things that you get to experience on a daily, and you learn from them. Some of them you learn, some of them, like I would say, you. I don't say you win some, you lose some. I say you win some, you learn some, because honestly, you're learning every day. We learn every day. So I have like 12 things. Those are the 12 lessons that I've learned along the way, and on how to do this whole marriage thing. See, no marriage is the same. I can't guarantee you that no marriage is the same. Like you can be five friends, get married on the same day, and all of you have the same anniversary, and all five marriages be completely different. Why? Because like I was telling a friend of mine, where she wished me happy anniversary on Sunday, and she was like, "Oh, it looks so sweet. What you guys have? Why does love have to be so difficult?" I told her love is not difficult. It's basically just it's hard work that a lot of people are not really interested in putting in that work to make it work. Well, I don't know if you understand. Okay, good. Um, so it looks like it's too much work, but just look at it. Okay, just envision this with me. You're two different people, two completely different people, two different perspectives, two different ideologies, different upbringings. Someone might have lived in one house all their lives. Someone might have lived in maybe 3 or 4 different houses as well, moved places, locations, and every place you stay shapes your mindset. And two of you are two different people, raised from two different homes. You're trying to look through one lens and agree on life through that one lens. Of course, there will be plenty friction. Like it's normal, it's given. So don't think that because maybe your first year is so rough, especially those who just got married, your first year is so rough, maybe you're always fighting. Like I'm not sure I made a mistake. Well, I cannot tell you if you made a mistake or not because you know the circumstances surrounding all the decisions you made or the reasons why you got married to that particular person, both was in male or female, husband or wife. You both know what you decided to do or what decisions you made that led you to say I do and tell the person I want to spend the rest of my life with you. So of course there will be bumps on the road, normal, it's a normal thing, you will fight. Even siblings fight. Siblings that grew up in the same house, they fight, Abi. For some weird reason, my phone was overheating and went off. Yeah, I was talking about siblings that grew up in the same house and them fighting. So it's normal. Fighting is normal because you're trying to understand yourselves and agree on certain things. For me, okay, today is not. I'm not going to talk about what to discuss before you get married. Maybe that'll be a separate video. I've always wanted to talk about that, like what to do before you say I do. Hmm. See topic what to do before you say I do. Interesting. Let me pen it down. So I'm going to trash that separately because there are a lot of things that let me get to that topic. So quickly, before this phone decides to die again on me and says it's overheating. I don't know why it's overheating. So my 12 lessons here, I'm going to run through. I won't make it too long, but I'll just cite examples and just so you can understand better. And if you're just newly married or you need 2 years, 5 years, hang in there to get better. It will get better. Number one, marriage is hard. I know you're which kind of woman is this? How would you just start this thing with marriage is hard? But it's the truth, marriage is hard. It's hard. It's hard work. You think your career is stressing you. Marriage, it will stress you, it will stretch you. Like, hey, whenever I remember the fights that we had, like those early years, even till now we see fight. It's just that yeah, no, the fights now I know a bit more mature. No, that first year, that time everybody's blood is hot. Hey, no, don't talk to me like that. Everybody just shut him out. This is my territory. We're all doing territorial. Don't worry, you will calm down. But marriage is hard. It's hard work, and because you need to put in that hard work to make it work, it's it can be exasperating. Like that's when you start having thoughts like, I'm not sure I made a mistake. Did I? Is it one chance I entered? Like, do you understand? So that's number one. So you have to understand first that it is a lot of work. You need to put in a lot of effort, a lot of go the extra mile. Like keep going, keep going, keep going. Like it will feel like they are sucking all the extra mile from you. I'm not just talking about me as a woman, even the guys. So I'm hitting both male and female. I'm addressing both husband and wife here. Because it takes two to make it work. One person cannot pull the other person to the place of success. The person pulling will get tired. And that's what most times happens, where only one person is putting in all the effort, trying to, okay, there's an argument. Only one person is trying to apologize, so trying to see reason why the other person is doing coconut head. In Nigeria, coconut head means you're being stubborn. You're being stubborn. But you understand? So, you just need to understand that marriage is hard. I had to learn the hard way that marriage is hard. I had to learn it. Number two, marriage is also beautiful. So I know it's funny how I'm like just said marriage is hard. Now marriage is beautiful. Yes, marriage is beautiful because this is just one person that yes you get to spend the rest of your life with. That's a given. Two, this is your person. Like when you have stuff going on at work or with your external family or with some friends and sorry it's hot, there's no lights. Very annoying and um, you need to vent. This is me. Everything I say here is my perspective, lessons I've learned, what has helped me along the way. For me, that's not the time to go and vent to your friend outside, or vent to your wife or your spouse. Somebody that remembers me spouse. Vent to your spouse. Don't that fear of oh they will judge me, they will not judge me. It can be crippling in the sense that you might feel like, oh, especially if they told you not to do this thing and you went ahead and you did it without their consent. Now that's where the shame now comes in. Oh, I don't want to tell her or tell him what they advised me against now eventually failed. I'll come to that. So that's another topic. Number three is you learn, you unlearn, and you relearn. Hey, this one. Look how your mom will tell you, or your dad will tell you, this is how this is, this is how this is, this is how this is. Remember what I said something about two different people, two people from two different backgrounds, trying to look at life from one lens. Now that's exactly what learning, unlearning, and relearning is all about. Because the things you were told growing up as a child, or as your teenage years, or as a young adult, when you enter marriage, it's a whole different ball game. Like yeah, this one, they're not even it's different. You know how they will say it just got real. Honestly, it just got real. Like I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to be honest with you because you see things, you will experience things, and you wonder, like, hey, what did I get into? So mindsets might have to change. How you see certain things might have to change. How you see politics, I won't say change completely, like a whole complete turn, but you might have to now calm down and see it from the other person's perspective. Now that's relearning. Unlearning some things that you know that will not work. Now I've come to the conclusion that there are some evil forces that don't want this video that are against this video coming out. Your plan will not work in Jesus' name. This video must come out. Somebody must learn something. I was gonna get my lamp. Like I've been battling with this phone for only God knows how long, and it's getting dark and there's no light. April seen demonic setup. This video will come out. Where was I? I was talking about unlearning, relearning, and learning, unlearning, and relearning. Tackled. I think I tackled relearning also. Yeah. So I think we get an idea. We've gotten the like a clear picture of what that whole you learn, you unlearn some things, and you relearn some things. Let me not beat around the bush. Number four. Number four, patience is oxygen. Like, ha, you know how, I don't know for those that have children, you know how you tell your child, um, don't go there, and you walk away. Then in 5 minutes, you come back, the child has gone there. You tell the child, I told you not to go there, don't go there. You walk away. You come back after 15 minutes, the child has gone back there. Tell the child again, I told you not to go there. See, you will keep saying don't go there for as long as, especially if the child going there might get harmed. I get harmed along the way. You keep talking. So I'm not saying your spouse is a child, but I'm just saying that's the level of patience that you need. You're not going to throw away the child because you told the child not to go there and the child kept going there. Same way you not throw away your spouse because you told your spouse don't do this and your spouse kept doing it. You get the picture. So patience is what holds a marriage. Like you have to be so patient. You have to keep repeating, repeating. Let me cite an example. My husband, when I first got married to my husband, there's some weird things. Remember, I said two different perspectives. Me, I'm the kind of person that I grew up in a, how will I put it? I don't know how to describe how I grew up, Sha, but I grew up in the, I love structure, like order. I like things being a certain way. Let's say, like someone said, I'm borderline OCD. So if I keep something here, please let it be there. Okay, so first got married, and my husband used to lie down to eat. See, for the life of me, I don't understand it. Till tomorrow, I don't understand. You know how I lie down? I'll bring food. And then we first got married, we didn't really have much. So our house then, those are the years that were fun. You have stress of bills and everything. Bills were there, but you know when you have bills are just two people, the bills are different. When you have bills of five people, that's when you know that you have bills. So he loved to lie down to eat. Like I would bring food. We're eating on the floor. Then we just had a couch, couch, like a sofa. Yeah, that a friend gave to us. As well, you are starting your marriage and everything. Let me support your young home with a cushion. Thank you, Claire and Jaja. That thing really helped us. So I'll bring food. He will lie down to eat, like on the rock. He will lie down to eat. I'm like, okay. I'm the kind of person, I grew up in the house where we had dining table. You understand? We had dining table, you're dining, you sit upright, you don't talk while you eat, you chew them out close, all those kind of like almost military household here. That's how I grew up. Then I come here, I marry this man, and I bring food, and our guy is lying down to eat. Ha! What's going on here? So at first, young blood, then my blood was off. I was very young, early 20s. I just got married. Please, 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 don't. So I kept attacking him. Like, don't stand up, cross line to either walk up, things that. Sometimes he will agree you just see his counter like, babe, I won't have strength. Sometimes he will just decide not to listen. But I don't know the sweetest people. We know when somebody is quiet and it's very quiet, he doesn't really talk much. But he has his quiet, his will, his iron. My husband will tell you, I'm not going to do this thing. If you like, break your head on this guy. He's not going to do it. So sometimes it's a joke now. People are like, you are just quiet, but that your mind it's like stone, very stubborn. It's stubborn. That's the right word. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not stubborn, quiet, stubborn, very silent. So this kind of people they're just you look at you are smiling, but that thing they will not do it if you like. So I just noticed that over time we kept butting heads on this line down thing. Like, this is going to cause wahala. So, but with time, maturity, I learned that okay, it's a thing of patience. Explain maybe why line out it is not right, it doesn't look good, it's not maybe in terms of what they call it, digestion to affect it. I shall just came up with I can't remember what I even said. But now we're cool. I bring food and the guy will sit down. So that's where the patience now comes in. So if you see something, you see traits that you don't like, that's not the time to attack. Like, you're not an attack dog. Most times when you attack, they become defensive. And you don't get through to them what you want them to learn. Do you understand? Then number 5, your memory must be short and long at the same time. Short-term memory, long-term memory. What is short-term memory? Is my I don't know if you can hear those kids screaming in the background. They've been trying to come to the parlor. I've chased them and said, "You should stay there." This video is a sit-down video to discuss lessons I've learned over the past 12 years. What the things my eyes have seen, but I have seen shaggy. Okay, let me go say I've seen shaggy, but I've seen things I've learned. So long-term memory, short-term memory. What is short-term memory? Short-term memory, if it offends you, quickly forget it. If you will offend yourself, be quick to forgive and move on. Long-term memory, if your spouse does something great, please keep remembering it. That's what the time to say, maybe he washed the dishes without you telling him on Tuesday. And then on Saturday, he forgot to wash the dishes, but he swept the parlor. Then you not forget that he forgot to, that he didn't wash the dishes that Saturday. But he washed them on, I think it was Tuesday, I said. He washed them on Tuesday, but you had forgotten that. Then you come back and you're upset that he didn't wash the dishes, but he swept the parlor. And you forgot that on Tuesday, he washed the dishes. So, patience, memory in the sense that, he actually did something on Tuesday, but probably maybe something happened today that he forgot. See, me, I'm guilty of this thing. Hey, we fought about this thing. Like, remember I said I was a very regimented person. Clean, sweep, I like structure. Everything must be back, 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 back. I don't like any loopholes. I don't like it. It drives me crazy. Then my husband would do something. Let's say he would wash the dishes. He doesn't like washing the dishes. So for him to wash the dishes is a big deal. He would rather sweep. If he's a sweep, he will sweep the roof and include. But that's not washing plates. Let him just wash 2 plates. He's like, oh God, you want to finish me. But him to sweep the entire house, he will sweep it for him with joy and pleasure. So I'm a plate washing person. I can wash a mountain of plates. Sweeping, I don't have so much issue with sweeping. So he would not wash and he would sweep. And I would forget that he swept. And I would grumble that he did not wash. You know where I'm coming from. So over the years, you will learn to pick your battles. That's one. At the same time, you also learn to appreciate the little things or the big things. And you have a very domestic husband. My husband is very involved at home. Like, involved. When I say involved, there are some things that happen in this house that sometimes I'm like, okay, where was I? Like, he's very involved. He's involved with cooking, involved with cleaning, involved with the children, involved with care. Jaha is shy everywhere. Number 6, you must desire growth. What I mean by you must desire growth is that you must desire to grow spiritually, physically, let's say physically, spiritually, and physically, your body, your tone up and exercise and look healthy, mentally, intellectually. Because if your spouse is passionate about growth, about growing, and he or she keeps hitting and exceeding milestones, and you remain here, you have wahala, you have problem. Because it will get to a point that what you discuss might not interest him or her. Like, their minds have blown open to new ideas, new ideologies, things that are trending, some things in tech, and you're just there. Let me paint a picture. This is not referring to me now. Like, a case where the husband is always talking about business deals. He's always talking about business deals, talking about maybe the stock market. I mean, I don't know about stock market or cryptocurrency. And even if you don't know, as the spouse or the wife, desire to learn. Not because you want to go into cryptocurrency and you want to go into stock market, but because so that you have what to talk about. If he's always talking about things that he or she, or they're always talking about things that would help their mental health in terms of, like I said, growth, then you are always talking about the latest news on social media. So you learn to complement each other. So how would he feel if he's talking about business? I'm clueless and I don't want to learn. Like, he's here, I'm here. I'm more interested in Slay Queen or Slay King or whatever they are slaying. But he's more interested in, what's the latest investment? What is at the point, it will get to a point in our life